She provoked you.
I can say whatever the I want.
Okay, it's very difficult to get out of this one, Natalie. I don't think it's gonna shift anymore. Well, everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope that your week is going great so far. Today I will be watching, as you can see already in the title, a movie called MEMENTO from the year 2000, directed by an amazing director up so far called Christopher Nolan. I know him from the Dark Knight trilogy, and I can say that he's amazing. Many of you have been told me that when I'm going to start watching this movie, I have to pay extra attention because it's mind-blowing, and at the same time there's a lot of information to process. So let's get our hands into it. As you already know, the full reaction is available on Patreon, and if you are new to my channel, just to let you know that I have other platforms available for you guys if you want to go and check out, know a little bit more about me. I also have a Discord server in which the community is just wonderful. We love to chat about literally everything, so I think it's a great spot where you can get to know me a little bit better. And I also stream live on Twitch, so make sure to go and check it out if you want to see a little bit more about this little hamster. With this being said, everybody, let's go right ahead, and I hope that you'll enjoy.
So where are you? You're in some motel room?
Lenny!
It's Leonard. I guess I've already told you about my condition.
Oh, well, only every time I see you.
Isn't this guy the one that he killed?
I got a lead on a place.
What the hell you want to go there?
Don't remember.
He has amnesia?
Looks like somebody's home.
That thing's been here for years.
What are you talking about? These tracks are only a few days old. Let's take a look inside.
I'm not going nuts already just with the first minutes. This is the guy he killed.
You're gonna pay for what you did.
Beg forgiveness, and then you pay.
Oh,
You don't know who you are.
I'm Leonard Shelby. I'm from San Francisco.
That's who you were.
Shut your mouth.
You want to know, Lenny? Let's go down, you and me together. Then you'll know who you really are. No!
You know who you are, and you know kind of all about yourself. But just for day-to-day stuff, notes are really useful.
must record everything that you're talking. This has to be before, because this picture he already had it in his hands. Now it's the day that he wrote it.
You don't remember me at all?
No,
We've talked a bunch of times.
I'm sure we have.
Well, what's the last thing you remember?
My wife.
Is there no medication that could help you?
This guy. If you're alright.
Oh,
Lenny!
no, wait, this is the same day.
If you have a piece of information which is vital, writing on your body instead of on a piece of paper can be the answer. It's just a permanent way of keeping a note.
Yeah, but if you don't need that note anymore.
Remember Sammy Jankis?
The fact you tattoo yourself with them, literally. As I said, what happens if you don't need that information anymore? Maybe he doesn't do it with information that it's going to end at one point. And I haven't said it, but as far as I'm understanding, your wife died in the hands of that other guy, and you're taking revenge now. We're not watching this movie chronologically. We're just stepping ahead, stepping backwards, stepping ahead, stepping backwards. Find him and kill him. She is gone. Don't trust your weakness. Don't. Oh my god. Who does this for you? Taking justice by your own hands. That's why you wrote kill him. Well, you seem genuine. How did you end up fighting John, known as Teddy now for you to, for some reason, try to hide from you?
Today, 1 p.m., meet Natalie for info. She has also lost someone. She will help you out of pity.
That's another way to put it.
I added an address in here. It might be useful. It's an abandoned place outside of town. A guy I knew used to do bigger deals there. You know what we have in common? We are both survivors.
She wants the same as you. Just want to insist upon the fact that since I know that what he's doing is genuine, I hope he won't have any sort of repercussions or harsh repercussions just for doing justice, to put it that way. Legally speaking, he shouldn't be able to do that. No, it's a very difficult situation.
Look, memory can change the shape of a room, it can change the color of a car. And memories can be distorted. They're just an interpretation, they're not a record.
You really want to get this guy, don't you?
Killed my wife, he took away my memory.
Oh.
You living?
Only for revenge.
If you really are the guy that killed, you are a sadistic.
Oh, where am I?
Oh, where are you?
His bedroom. Oh, must be her room. But who's she?
So I guess she knows.
It's only me.
Did you sleep okay?
Yeah.
I guess she knows about your tattoos because she saw them, not because you told her.
Natalie, she has also lost someone. She will help you out of pity.
Wrote that before. Still have to see that scene, I guess.
So next time you see me, will you remember me?
I think he only got close because he knew what he wanted. I don't think he even remembers you now. He had to look at the picture.
Could I have my shirt back, please?
Yeah.
I don't even know how long she's been gone. It's like I've woken up in bed and she's not here because she's gone to the bathroom or something.
This condition would stress out anybody, with or without such a dramatical story. Do you remember? Wait, getting paranoid, but didn't he had a beard or something in the picture?
Come on. She will help you out of pity.
This is when you wrote it. So that's my mistake. You guys never slept together.
Even with total short-term memory loss, Sammy should have learned to instinctively stop picking up the wrong objects. All the previous cases responded to conditioning. Sammy didn't respond at all. It was enough to suggest that his condition was psychological, not physical.
We turned down his claim on the grounds that he wasn't covered for mental illness. His wife got stuck with the bills and I got a big promotion.
Whoa! So you were the insurance guy, checking on your client to make sure that you don't give them the insurance, not the payment.
Nothing in the drawers, but I'll take a look anyway. Nothing except the Gideon Bible.
Got a gun in there now.
Just a minute.
Is that John G?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You don't know? You didn't write it down?
Well, I might have fallen asleep before I did.
For Christ's sakes.
Oh
Who did this to you?
You did. So we take him down to his car, we tell him to get the out of town or we're gonna kill him.
We can't just walk him out of here tied up and bleeding.
How did you get him up here?
I don't know.
Wait.
So what do you do now?
I'm gonna find out what the that was all about.
Now it's when you go to Natalie and you have that conversation.
I never said that Sammy was faking. Just that his problem was mental, not physical.
In your pocket, okay?
I'm getting that every time we're seeing a story a little bit earlier than the previous one, that will connect with the previous one eventually. But the one in black and white, I can't figure out yet in which moment of this chronological order does it belong. Oh!
Oh, shit. Not right now.
Well, you really made that woman wait.
I'm at the Mount Crest Inn on 5th Street, room 6. I need you to come over as soon as you get this. It's important. Oh, this is Leonard. Thanks. Bye.
Room service never got in.
Well, what Mrs. Jankus didn't understand was that you can't bully someone into remembering.
Now, actually, I know what you're gonna write on your thigh. I could identify when this is happening. Oh, that's how you tattoo yourself. Oof.
No, he's chasing me.
Oh! You still had your window broken. Dot tried to kill you. If we believe Natalie, He did something. That's how you got in his house? Oh, in his room? Of course, you can't remember that he was chasing you and you must have gotten earlier than him to his own room. Been waiting for a lot longer. Up to the point that you forgot what you were doing here. Is that even safe? I don't think that's the sort of ink that you use. But that explains how come he has those tattoos on. I mean, who would you trust to tattoo that on your body without asking questions? Okay. And why was he trying to kill you?
Okay, so what am I doing?
Because you saw him with Natalie, harming her. You must have punched him or something. He wants revenge. Oopsie.
Who is this?
Has to be Teddy. He's the only one that can access you by phone. Because he's only been a couple of days in the room 304. The previous room, I don't know if he personally requested, you know, only to be accessed by phone by Teddy.
And you're holding my calls?
Like you said.
But this guy's an exception.
Oh, why? Though, why do you want to do this? There's some sort of symbolical way of saying goodbye?
How can you read that again?
I enjoy it.
I always thought the pleasure of a book was in wanting to know what happens next.
But don't be a prick. Not reading it to annoy you, I enjoy it.
In my defense, I also read the books again, and because I forget half of the stuff.
Probably burn truckloads
I know
of
the
stuff.
the plot. I always remember the plot, but I forget names, situations.
Honey, it's late.
No, by instinct you'll know. It's cold. She's never there. Why you left the house, and that's why you're at a motel.
Everything okay?
I get it.
Was it good for you? What? Was I supposed to lock the door?
What?
Now we're getting somewhere. Discount in.
Who are you talking to? He could still be Teddy, but again, if Teddy is really the guy who killed your wife and, you know, turned you like this to help you out to find the killer, I said sadistic, monster even.
I need to know what you honestly believe.
I believe that Sammy should be physically capable of making new memories. I thought I'd helped her. I thought she just needed some kind of answer. Didn't think it was important what the answer was.
You were a little bit harsh before.
Were you wearing designer suits when you sold insurance?
I didn't sell insurance. I investigated.
Right, you're an investigator. Well, maybe you should start investigating yourself.
I'm starting to wonder if this Lenny is innocent.
Legal responsibility, large finance. Who is this?
I did exactly what you told me to do. I went to Dodd.
If that was Teddy, he wouldn't have hung up.
He said if I don't have the drugs by tomorrow, he's gonna kill me, and then he just started hitting me.
Where is
He's
he?
not your boyfriend. He's a drug dealer.
You just tell me what he looks like. And where I can find him. Have you got a pen?
In my purse.
Oh, everything starts to look now like she is the bad guy.
He'll probably kill you. I told him about your car.
Why?
He was beating the shit out of me. I had to tell him something.
Just write it all down.
Why did you do that? Don't want to assume things because this movie seems to shift everything. So maybe it will shift again. And who is he now? He really isn't investigating himself.
What's wrong?
Somebody's come over, calls himself Dodd. Wants to know what happened to Jimmy and his money. He thinks I have it. He thinks I took it.
What's this all about?
You're just blissfully ignorant, aren't you? I can say whatever I want, and you won't remember. I could call your wife a and we can still be friends.
This has nothing to do with me.
How the would you know? You don't know a thing. What one of the causes of short-term memory loss is? Venereal disease.
She has blood
Maybe
now.
your of a wife sucked one too many disease and turned you into a retard.
You hit her. She provoked you.
I can say whatever the I want.
Okay, it's very difficult to get out of this one, Natalie. I don't think it's gonna shift anymore. You did it. Oh my god. Teddy was right. Did you kill an innocent guy?
Gotta write this down. Gotta write it down. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Find a pen. Jeez, come on. Keep it in mind. Come on, find a pen. Find a pen.
It's over.
What does it look like? He beat the shit out of me.
Who?
Who? Dodd beat the shit out of me.
My god! The one on the phone is Natalie.
Her side of the bed was cold. She'd obviously been out of bed for a while.
Wait, this is your house. I was thinking about the motel. Call me paranoid. That gun is the same one that Dodd had, or similar. Oh! I was trying to look at the chest of the guy or girl to see if I could see breast. I'm thinking about Natalie.
I was the only guy who disagreed with the facts, and I had brain damage. See, the cops are not going to believe someone in my condition.
Leonard, you can stay here for a couple of days if it'll help you.
How do you know Natalie?
Just make yourself at home. You can watch TV or you can have some food, whatever you want, okay? Make yourself at home.
It's clear that you don't know Natalie from before the incident.
Something to remember you by.
My name is Natalie.
Why do you trust her then all of a sudden? You have no idea how much I'm overthinking everything right now, guys. I'm not even saying a quarter of the information that I'm thinking. So many graphics in my head with things that are getting connected somehow with different possibilities. I just don't have the time to say them.
Why are you asking me? I can't remember what I've done. You wouldn't believe me anyway. Because of my condition. You don't believe someone with this condition? Nobody believed Sammy. I didn't even believe Sammy.
Sammy!
My boyfriend told me about you.
Oh, yeah? Who's your boyfriend?
Jimmy Grants. Do you know him?
No.
Jimmy Grants?
You don't remember where you've been or what you've just done.
No, I can't make new memories. Everything just fades.
Then why did you come here?
I found this in my pocket. Oh, it's amazing what a little brain damage will do for your credibility. I guess it's some kind of poetic justice for not believing Sammy. You know the truth about my condition, officer?
Poetic justice, you said that right.
Sammy, it's time for my shot. Sammy, it's time for my shot.
Oh, she's taking an overdose of insulin. Why?
She really thought she'd call his bluff. Or she just didn't want to live with the things she'd put him through.
Sammy, it's time for my shot.
She's dead. Or
Went into a coma and never recovered.
in a coma. But still.
If you think you're supposed to recognize somebody, you just pretend to. You bluff it to get a pat on the head from the doctors. You bluff it to seem less of a freak.
I really want to pause this, but I just saw your face in there. The guy passed and I saw your face. Oh. What was the movie? Fight Club. We also had like these weird details. I thought it was a glitch in Fight Club. Oh wait, somebody is tattooing you.
If he knew I was helping you, he'd kill me. So take these clothes, put them on, and get the out of here. Come on, Leonard, just go.
The more I see this, the worse it gets for the poor guy. They did manipulate the information about this man, isn't it? They did discover that he was helping Leonard out. Don't believe his lies because Natalie told you so?
Come by after, Natalie. Ferdy's bar.
Wait, again. I'm getting paranoid. Everything was upside down except for a number. Or two. I'm going crazy. See, but
So these
no,
Jimmy Grant-
never mind. All this time, I've never seen you record anything because you would have known then. You wouldn't have killed Teddy. You would know Natalie is a problem, but you have a recorder.
Hey, smile.
Oh, you know,
Oh, I'm such an idiot. It's not a recorder. It's the camera. Didn't get it by your insurance?
Strip. You're making a big mistake, pal.
Strip!
The suit. It's in black and white, but it's the suit you're wearing, isn't it?
What do you want from me? I want my life back!
She saw you in his suit. Natalie saw you in his suit, his husband's suit or lover. Oh. Okay, just when I thought this couldn't shift. The basement. The thing you never went to check.
I don't know what happened, though. I've got this memory thing. Do I know you?
No, don't worry. I'm a cop. You still breathing?
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, this is getting more and more complicated.
Well, I don't remember. I have this condition.
Well, I hope it's not as serious as his, because this guy's dead. Your wife surviving the assault. Her not believing your condition. The torment and pain and anguish tearing her up inside. The insulin.
That's Sammy, not me. I told you about Sammy.
Okay.
Sammy ended up in an institution.
Sammy was a con man, a faker.
I knew this was... Well, this is similar with Fight Club.
See, Sammy's wife came to me.
Sammy didn't have a wife. It was your wife who had diabetes. Come on, you got your revenge. Enjoy it while you still remember. You won't remember.
When it's done, I will know. It'll be different.
Well, I thought so too. In fact, I was sure of it, but you didn't.
You already did it.
But when you killed him, I was so convinced that you'd remember. But it didn't stick. Like nothing ever sticks, like this won't
How
stick.
come you haven't wrote it down?
I took that picture. Just when you did it. Look how happy you are.
There's nothing written.
My name's John Edward Gamble. Cheer up. There's plenty of John G's for us to find. I'm the one that has to live with what you've done. I'm the one that put it all together.
And Natalie wanted vengeance on him.
Come on, what are you doing? You know what time it is? It's beer o'clock. I'm buying.
How did you get the other car? Never trust his lies.
Don't forget what you've told me.
And you got it all wrong. Oh!
I have to believe that my actions still have meaning, even if I can't remember them. I have to believe that when my eyes are closed...
You're driving. That's how you ended at the tattoo.
Now, where was I?
I'm pretty sure right now that most of you would love to hear my thoughts about this. But just in case somebody is not going to continue from this side on of the video, I just wanted to thank you very much for watching. Hoping again that you have enjoyed it. And also hopefully that I will be able to see you again in the next one. Now, returning to my thoughts. I'm going to start first off talking about the movie and then talking how this movie was developed. We basically discover that Sammy Jenkins is in reality Leonard Shelby. He killed his wife by accident by adding more insulin. Why did he had John G raped and murdered my wife then? I'm not sure. Even though I have been overthinking all this time, this is my first time watching the movie, you guys notice that sometimes I had problems remembering things, or I thought that I was seeing stuff that I wasn't supposed to see. Details that I was expecting, you know, like in Fight Club, to discover that there were some sort of glitches inside Leonard's head, and you see them graphically. I think the reason why he had all that written is because this Teddy, sorry for my cat, Teddy is basically using him and creating plots just to take advantage of him and do some sort of dirty job. At the same time, because he knows that he can use him over and over again, he somehow protects him. In the end, he was misinformed since the very beginning, a little bit provoked by Teddy, and also because of this memory loss, and also because he wanted to lie to himself, to give him a reason. Sammy Jenkins didn't have a reason according to Leonard Shelby when he was initially explaining the story and all that. Obviously, this turns out affecting Natalie's husband. He had in Natalie's husband's car, meet me, I don't remember exactly where, but it looked like behind the bar. She sees the car. She sees him with his clothes. That explains why she was being so nice to this guy, apparently. She had to have a lot of guts and patience to bear in mind that that guy was most surely his husband's assassin. She ends up discovering that Teddy was involved in this. It's a little bit complicated. The tattoos could even be done with the help of her. Maybe she was the one who helped them have a John something, because it would be a coincidence with Teddy's real name. We see everything through Leonard's mind, and it's shocking how much his strategy is failing. It probably was even expected to fail. He writes symbolic data, not factual data, probably because he doesn't have the time. This is what I would have added in his strategy: a recorder and a note. Record everything. You would always know what is going on. The negative is that they can see it, but whenever he records something, even the previous ones, he can write them, you know, he can spend the afternoon or the night before going to bed writing everything. Now, the second part. I love the way Christopher Nolan worked on this one. You have like two ways of showing this movie. One is that you go every time a little bit backwards from your previous scene. Those are shown in color, but there's like one that it's in black and white, and you just know it's not really set in the same order that Christopher Nolan and the production team is trying to lure you in. You don't feel lost, even though you go a little bit behind, because it's the same pattern. But the most important part, you are in Leonard Shelby's mind. I think the way Christopher Nolan and the production team put this movie was the perfect way to put you in situations of Leonard, to truly understand what is going on by being him. If they wouldn't do it that way, you will either identify that Leonard is not someone to be trusted, while in this aspect, you start to believe that he actually found a strategy. You believe the Sammy Jenkins story. You believe everything that he's saying, and you see him like a victim, which he is, but not the victim you think. And they're like all the time shape-shifting everything that is happening. It's amazing. Christopher Nolan is really good with time. There was this other movie that we've also watched together called Inception. He just loves to play with time and mind, isn't it? It saddens me though that he developed his own strategy to lie to himself. Natalie helped him to add it up to it without, I don't think she actually knew that he is lying, to himself, but he can't remember. This mind condition that we want to lie to ourselves, sometimes we prefer a beautiful lie, is very common in everybody. It's not easy to live with the truth sometimes, depending on what you have lived. Your own brain kind of wants you to forget about it. Not everybody does this, obviously, but it's natural. What we see here doesn't have to do anything but Leonard's condition. I try to make it as short as possible, guys, but nevertheless, I hope that you have enjoyed. Help me out with details. I would appreciate it very much. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Until then, stay safe. See you. Bye.